Hi, we come to the last episode of the linear equation. Today we are going to talk about the parallel and the perpendicular lines. What is the happening to the slope and all the parts of the straight line if these are parallel or perpendicular. Let's take an example, and from this example you will understand what we mean. If two lines are parallel, and suppose we take from here, the definition of straight parallel lines are always the distance between each other are equal and they never intersect. So it means the distance from here wherever you go is the same. But if I make a line which is in this way, and then I make 90 degrees which is perpendicular in this way, automatically I made the rise and the run of this line. Correct? Yes. And suppose I make again the rise for this line, it will be also the run of this line. From this I can conclude that even if I look to this line, even I take it down left side, it is the same rise over run of this line, which is rise over run. Whether it is negative by negative, it gives you positive, or positive by positive, it gives you positive. So what do I conclude? When the two lines are parallel, always the slopes are equal. I hope it is understood. So remember, when two lines are parallel, the slopes of the two lines are equal. Even we have third line parallel, so all the slopes of the parallel lines are, the slopes are always equal. Let's go to the next one. Now we are going to talk about two lines which they are perpendicular. What happens to the slope? Let's see what happens to the slope if the two lines are perpendicular. One of the line is in this form. You know, let's see the rise here. Let's take it, let's say it is 4 or 5 and then 3. 1, 2, 3. So the rise is 5 and the run is 3. So the slope of this line M equal rise is 5, 3 is run. Okay? Now let's assume you want to make another line which is perpendicular. What will happen to that slope? Let's see. If I make a line perpendicular, here, assume that this line became here. What will happen to the triangle? The triangle will become, it is here 90 degrees. So if we turn the triangle with the straight line, what will happen? You see that the triangle, it shifts in this way. So if this point becomes here, so this becomes the base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the slope here is run is 5, and 1 here. No, it will become here. You see? 1, 2, 3. It will become 3. So the rise will become 3 over 5. But you know that in this way, always the line is positive. In this way, the line is negative. So it is minus 3 plus 5. So always is negative. So what do you notice? If two lines are perpendicular, they have the slope of the two lines. When they are perpendicular, they are reciprocal. And if this is 5 over 3, the other one will be 3 over 5, opposite in sign. Another way, if I multiply this slope, minus 3 over 5, into the other slope, it will give me always negative 1. Cancel, 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 will give you negative 1. If you multiply the two slopes, it gives you negative 1, it means they are perpendicular. Or if you notice that they are reciprocal, opposite in sign, they are perpendicular. Now next step, I will show you how the problems will come to solve it in this lesson. Thank you. Now I will show you the type of questions you face in case you want to solve such kind of problems. First example, write an equation in slope-intercept form. We took the form, standard form, slope-intercept form, and slope point form. So he's asking you write an equation in slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is y equal mx plus b. For the line that passes through the point, he gives me the point. You always use the point as x and y here, and is parallel to the graph of this y equal to x minus b. Once he tells me this line, which I'm going to find its equation, it is parallel to this one, and we notice that if two lines are parallel, their slope are equal. So from here, I can take that the slope of this straight line is 2. So m, the slope is 2, which is parallel to the equation, which I will do it. So let's do the equation. Always, if you have a point and slope, use the form y minus small y gives me slope into x minus small x. Now, substitute the x and the y of this point here and the slope here. So y minus, what is the small y? Is 5 equals, slope is 2 into x minus 3. And once it is minus 3, it means they are positive. Correct? Now, if he asks you, I want it in slope point form, it is enough to stop here. But he's asking you to slope-intercept form, so you have to change it. So you know how to change this one from the previous lesson. So y minus 5 equal 2 times x, 2x plus 6. So y equal to x minus 5, it will become 5, positive 5 and positive 6 will become positive 11. So I change it into, from the slope point form into slope-intercept form, y equal to x plus 11. So what we notice that they have the same slope 2 and 2, but different y-intercept. I hope it is understood. Thank you. Yes, dear. Now, other type of question, it will come in this form. Write an equation. Again, he's asking you in slope-intercept form for the line that is passing through the point now negative 4, 6, and is now, it's not parallel, it's perpendicular to the graph of this equation, 2x plus 3y equal to. Again, remember that when she told me it is perpendicular, the slope will be opposite and reciprocal and opposite inside. So once he gave me the equation, I had to get the slope from this equation. Now it is in standard form. I cannot get the slope, so I have to change it into slope-intercept form. So the 2x plus 3y equal 12. So I wanted y equal, so I divided all by 3. Bring the 3y gives me minus 2x plus 12. Now divided all by 3 to get rid of the 3 here. So what do I get now? Y equal negative 2 over 3x plus 12 over 3 is 4. I get the formula in slope-intercept form. Where is the slope here now? M equal negative 2 over 3. Now, do I use the same slope? No, that is the slope of the first line. The line which I'm going to write its equation, it will not be in this way. It will be the reciprocal. So the m I'm going to need now is 3 over 2 and opposite inside positive. So that's the one I'm going to use now, not this one. So what would be the equation? Y minus small y gives you m into x minus small x. So y here is what? 6. Y minus y is y minus 6. Gives me the slope 3 over 2 into x minus 4 will give me positive 4. Now I put in the form of point slope form. He wants it in slope point form, slope-intercept form. You know now what to do. Multiply this one. So y minus 6 gives me 3 over 2x plus 3 times 4 is 12 over 2 is 6. Now y, bring y alone, give me 3 over 2x, minus this becomes 6 plus 12. And this is the equation I need, which is the slope is 3 over 2, which is perpendicular to this one, and have y-intercept 12. If he wants in standard form, it's easy, just bring the x here and multiply all by 2. I hope you enjoyed listening to my last period of linear equation. Thank you very much.